Hey guys, it's V2 Vengeance, and I have reached 200 subscribers. Yay! Thank you all very much for your support. It means a lot to me. The negative comments show me what I do wrong, but the positive comments make me keep going. So today we have Danger from behind in his T28 prototype on El Haluf. And he is going to demonstrate how to camp in the T28. Now you'd think now that it might be boring, but you're going to see that it pretty much isn't. So a little fun there going in the chat, and I'm going to make a really quick adjustment because I noticed sometimes the voice messages get over me, so my own voice, so considering that I will stop them. So he finishes off the VK281, and the team is playing okay. The heavies are going in the north, but there are too many people camping on H5, which is not very fortunate. So I'll put replay on double speed, and he notices a T2064 super pushing in the back of his heavies. This guy had a pretty good position because he had shots in the backs of all the heavies, but he didn't stay safe. Instead of keeping the same position, he started moving forward, which made him a target for Danger from behind. And this is where his name actually applies to what's happening, because to that super pushing the Danger is coming from behind. Nice shot there on fire, and it's 3-6, and he's the only one that made all the kills. So I put it again on double speed, and just as I see that I want to put it on double speed, some tanks appear and I have to put it on normal speed, but that's okay because it means that there is going to be action. So he puts a blind shot that probably hit, and he has a VK4502A in the middle of the field. Enemy KV1S, and until now nobody else in his team scored a kill except for him. He finishes off the KV1S. Nice shooting there. Enemy T34. Will he make his Top Gun the 6th kill of the entire game for his team? Seems like he did. So 6 kills, and he's the only one that made any kills at all until now. So he already has the Top Gun in the back and bag, sorry, not back, and is also has done a pretty big amount of damage. But still, there are how many tanks? 9 enemy tanks left. I didn't count them, I calculated, yay, because I'm so smart and I know that 15 minus 6 make 9. So enemy Pershing, he's waiting for the Pershing to the mistaken come into the field. He hasn't been spotted this entire game because he has 6 sense. In fact, he has been spotted once at the beginning by that Cromwell in the valley. So he put one shot into the Pershing, but he hasn't been spotted yet. And the Pershing knew that he was being shot at from this direction, and as you can see, that was a blind shot because he's not spotted, and that was a blind shot. Nothing there yet, but he knows there are tanks and he just waits. Has to be patient. Someone else is blind shotting, and there's the Pershing. First shot tracks him, he angles the armor against the Pershing. Quick look here, let's see how he angled the armor on the T28, because I see a lot of people that over angle, so this is the angle that he's looking at. I think that, let's see how he's seeing, that might be over angling, but he is counting on his tracks to hit the damage. And as you can see, the Pershing aims for the side of the tank, but he's not able to penetrate, so clearly he knows better than me. And also I haven't proved the T28 on a friend's account, and not that much, so all I know is theory. So there's his 7th kill, and quick lesson there how to angle the T28 prototype. So he's aiming for the KV-1S in the middle. First shot tracks him. In fact, that was better than if it would have penetrated and didn't track, because he would only have damaged him. And he's able to put a second shot that sets him on fire, and last shot finishes him off. So there's his 8th kill. Now he has a Redley Walters medal in the bag, but can he make it a Pulse medal, which means 10 kills? We shall see. So this already looks like a monster game for me, because 8 kills is pretty much, in fact, not until now, let's not say a monster game, a very good game. 8 kills is very good, but it's not monster. Most of us have it from time to time. Not that often, that's true, but from time to time it happens. Monster games are those games where not all the players get them. So he's hoping that 5916 will spot some tanks. This is why he's in this position. As you can see, there is a heavy tank someone up there, and finally an ally manages to kill an enemy tank that hasn't been killed by him. And he notices that there is a Super Pershing there, and he decides to go back and support him. Sorry for the noises that you just heard. That was my brother. So he's moving up. We'll put it on double speed, let's say 4 times the speed, and this is how slow the T28 prototype actually is. Remember, this is a 4 times speed. This is slow. For if you were in a fast tank, you'd say that this is slow, but this was 4 times speed. You don't really want to see it on ×1 speed. And he just scored an over average roll on the AMX AC Emily 1948, which allowed him to finish him off in 1 shot, instead of leaving him on very low health and then having to fight him. So there is a Black Prince. He gets spotted by the Super Pershing in the river valley, and as you can see, he angles 820. Thought he can penetrate the front of a T20 prototype. I don't know what the 820 was thinking, but let's just say that that was a player that just got his first tier 4, and unfortunately for him it was a tank that gets scout matchmaking, which means that it can see tier 8 tanks in a tier 4 tank, or maybe even more, I'm not sure. So he switches to APCR. He only has 14 shots remaining, and he does something very smart here. It's not going to work, but he does something very smart. So he knows that the Super Pershing spots him when he comes out, so he aims where the Super Pershing should come. He aims, and as soon as he gets spotted, he doesn't wait for the Super Pershing to fire. He just blind shots. Unfortunately, he doesn't hit, but that was pretty smart, because it had very high chances of hitting. The super pushing had no idea he was spotted, so he wouldn't have had a reason to back off, but somehow he did, or the shot just didn't go right, and now he finishes him off. So there's his 11th kill, and by the way, he got his Pulse medal, and the next medal that he can get is a Rise and Ice medal at 14 kills. He has 11 kills there and there are 3 enemy tanks remaining, which means in total he can make 14 kills. So will he be able to do it, or the 59-16 will score a kill? He knows the Tiger piece is slumbering somewhere in the back because he hasn't been seen for a long time, and yep, there he is. And firing APCR at the front of the Tiger P, usually the armor is pretty good because I have the tank and I like it, but against a shell that has how much penetration? 297, yeah. His fate was sealed. So there's this 12th kill. And surprisingly, this Tiger P decided to attack at the same time with a T28, but actually the T28 wasn't able to put shots into the T28 while the T28 was killing the Tiger P, so there's the T28 and T2580, sorry, and he gets the kills of 13 kills. He gets shot once from somewhere in the direction, and he puts a couple of blind shots. And there's the Black Prince. He's in the middle of the field. He's firing APCR, but it bounced still. As you can see, I think the shell bounced from the lower plate somewhere in the tracks. I'm not sure. However, the distance is also very great, so we have to keep that in mind. There is the Black Prince. The 59-16 spotted him, and he's on his 5 last shells. He puts one blind shot, and I think that one hit. Let's see, did it hit? Come on, 59-16, spot him. Yeah, he hit and tracked him. Second shot hits and tracks him again and also does damage. And the fate of the game is sealed. So he won 14 kills in the T28 prototype in a tier 8 game. He received a couple of shots, only I think 2 penetrated, one from the Black Prince and one from the Super Pershing, and the rest were bounces. And let's see some post-game stats. So here are the post-game stats. As you can see, 2206 base experience, which is very high. Mastery by J Stanker, of course. Crucial contribution because actually he was in a platoon and his platoon didn't get any kills, but because he alone scored 14 kills, it means the platoon itself also scored more than 12 kills, which means a crucial contribution. Rise and Ice, Heroes Medal, High Caliber, Top Gun, Tank Sniper, and Steel Wall. Steel Wall, of course, it's a T28 prototype, and the T28 prototype that sees action and survives the battle usually gets a Steel Wall. And unless it sees action like a 101, and it doesn't get one. So, team score 8,991 damage, 9,000 damage. This is 600 less than my damage record, and my damage record is in a Yak Panzer 100. So this guy almost made as much damage as my record, but in a tanks 2 tier lower. And he didn't get a profit because he fired a couple of APCR shells. So 14 hits received and 38 shells, 33 hit, 32 penetrated. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider liking it and share, because this is the best thing you can do to help me to share something. And think about subscribing. Have an absolutely awesome day.